It's time for the MCTS experience with Mr. Orfe and Mr. Nash. Discover your passion and unlock your future.
Welcome, everybody. Glad to have you back. Thanks for joining us for another exciting episode of the MCTS experience. Behind the boards, of course, the great Nick MacGyver-Sikowski and my partner in crime, Mr. Nash. How are you, sir?
Excellent. Excited to be back. We're a month in. We're jamming and slamming like MCTS only can do in the midst of a pandemic, but our teacher, staff, family is rising up and executing. I got more kids out on CIE than anything.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. The train has left the station and the CTE wheels are turning. Our teachers have really stepped up, right? They're creating new lessons. They've got all kinds of product out there, and they're finding a way to make this work in this environment.
It's hard enough to do what educators have done across the country, but in CTE school, it adds another level of just a complex component. And our guys and girls really rose up, and the people that are in the instructor family from the private sector are doing a phenomenal job. Plus, I've got more students out on CIE. Kids are taking advantage of the opportunity to get out in career internships, not jobs. Jobs are what you do freshman, sophomore, junior year. Internships, being exposed to that career field study that you studied here at MCTS is what we're doing right now. I love it.
Absolutely. Just a couple of quick announcements. First, I want to offer a congratulations to all of our members of the National Honor Society. They had their induction ceremony this week, and I believe MacGyver's going to post some pictures online. So please check those out, and congrats to all of our National Honor Society members. Nash, tell me about this. This Mustang event.
So just yesterday, it came into my inbox. The general manager of Haldeman Ford East Windsor and the Haldeman Group shared with me some really exciting news. In early November, we're going to get an exact PDF date out of a PDF document out. But here's the deal: Ford has a car out called the Mach-E, like Mustang Mach 1 from back in the day. If parents are listening, they'll recognize and remember the Mach Mustang component. They're making a Mach-E, an all-electric Mustang, and they're going to bring this prototype vehicle with field service engineers. And Haldeman Ford reached out to us because they know our transportation cluster, our engineering cluster, our STEM cluster. All students, parents, families, friends will be interested in tasting, touching, feeling it, for a lack of a better term. Of course, you will not be tasting the car. I know that. But prototype vehicle up front and being able to talk to the engineers. I don't know if they're going to have rides in the vehicle. I'm not sure, because I'm sure somebody's thinking of that, listening to it. But when we get our hands on an actual document from Ford Motor Company, we will be sure to splash it to our transportation STEM and anybody else that we can share with it. You're welcome to come on out. It's going to be all day Saturday in early November.
I don't need to drive it. I just want to get in there and smell it. Smell the new car smell.
Oh my gosh. And plus electric vehicles are just, they're so awesome. Like a Tesla and BMW has one out now. Ford's jumping into the game with an electric sports car. And it's going to be a really exciting time to be an automotive enthusiast. So
I love it.
Our programs.
A couple of other things. Students, if you're having trouble signing on to a Google Classroom, or if you have a question about how to do something, you need to change an email address, any technical things, we have a student help desk. And it's a very simple email address. It's just studenthelpdesk@mcts.edu. So if you're having some troubles in any of those ways, or you need something, reach out to them. They're really doing a great job helping kids, getting kids connected to their classrooms. Please check out our newsletter. The newsletter just went out yesterday, so it's available. Take a look at that. And of course, another very cool show that's being produced by our two principals, and again, the great Nick MacGyver-Sikowski, the principal's office, with Dr. Fazone and Mr. Mattia, the principals of the SciPEC Center and the Asset Center.
Or, I don't know. That sounds like something bad, but it's also something good.
Yes, that did used to spell trouble for you and I back in the day, right, Nash?
I have no recollection, Senator. I do not.
I refuse to answer on the grounds that I may incriminate myself. Very excited though, and keep connecting with your teachers, students. We got a great segment coming up next with a very special student, so stay tuned for your Student of the Week.
And now it's time for Student of the Week.
Welcome back, everybody. We have a very, very special guest with us today, and I'll do a long intro after I get her name out there. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your Student of the Week, Ryanne Fisher.
Hi, everyone.
Amazing talent. Amazing talent.
Amazing talent. We listening audience, we call her Fish as her nickname at school, and I'm it's my understanding that does not bother you at all. You like being called Fish, right?
If it comes from the man Simic, who can ever take that as negative?
Absolutely. If Mr. Simic hangs a nickname on you, it's a special honor. Now, Nash, you remember last year at the CTE luncheon, where we have all the counselors and child study people from all over the county come at our SIPEC Center and get put on a big lunch. Who was the host of that?
Yes, absolutely.
Miss Fisher, right?
It was incredible. She, you and I have worked together, a lot of years, and I've seen a lot of talented kids manage an event like that. We always, we allow our students to showcase their EQ skills as well as their IQ skills in the classroom, but EQ skills when they're running an event like that. And we're just firm believers that when guys and girls rise up and do it, but Fish did an amazing job, engaged the room, and that just really opened our eyes to the potential, her strengths and how she's going to make it in this world. And we're confident of that. I can't wait for her to report back in 5 to 7 years.
Yeah, me too. So, Fish, what's going on with you? Tell us just a little bit about your life in general. How are you? Healthy, happy, all that stuff?
Yeah, I'm healthy. I'm happy. Working on some great classes at the college for my senior year since I'm in the STEM Academy. I'm working on a few projects in my life, including one we'll talk about, I guess, today.
Yes. Yeah, that's the real reason we've got you here. So let's go right to that. That's a nice segue.
Jump in. The water's fine. Jump in. Yeah. The water is fine.
Tell us all about your Eagle Scout project and what's going on.
Yeah, so I'm in Scouts BSA, which is formerly known as the Boy Scouts program. So it's in the Boy Scouts of America, and females are now able to work towards their Eagle Scouts. So I will be a part of the first inaugural class of females getting their Eagle Scout. I did my project at the SIPEC Center. It's a nice little outdoor area that teachers are able, when we're back in person, to bring out their desks or just bring the class out to go sit and learn outside or work on a project outside. It's a nice little bricked out area, so we don't have to sit in the dirt and get all dirty. And it's nice in an area that can be sunny and warm during the summertime. So hopefully it'll be a great place for teachers to enjoy and bring their students out to have a good outside experience.
That's fantastic. Now,
how cool is that? How cool is that?
Well, it's practical, right? It's current. It's based on, what's going on in the world right now, but it's also useful. You're serving the community with it. It really is a perfect idea. Fish, tell us about your role. What did you do? Did you raise money for it? Are you actually in there carrying bricks around? Are you pouring cement? Tell us what's going on, how you did this.
A little bit of everything. So I work with Mr. Birdsall, which is the horticulture and landscaping teacher at the SIPEC Center. He's been a really great mentor throughout the whole entire project. But I had to do a little bit of everything. With an Eagle Scout project, you do practice leading, planning, taking on a project, getting that responsibility up. So I did a little bit of everything from talking to the grounds person at SIPEC to get approval. I had to talk to my local council to get approval. I got together people to help me out on that project, had to go buy bricks, figure out what was the best price, find engravers, somebody who can get it done. Finish out the project is what we're working on as the final step, to lay a little polymer sand, get it wet so we lock all those bricks in place. And I've helped raise that money. I'm sure some of the students that are current had saw those flyers go out where you're able to get a brick with your own name in it. So we do have a lot of students who've done that. And that's going to be an ongoing project that the SIPEC can keep going and get more bricks and have more donations and donors and have that be a project that stays with the school.
Man, that's fantastic. So if enough people, will the size of the area expand based on more people buying bricks?
So right now, the whole entire area is filled out. It's about a 15 by 20-ish area outside of the B building. And all the bricks are going to be set in place. We have about a little more than 20, I don't have the exact number on me, of bricks that are already going to be engraved. And then Mr. Birdsall said that he was going to take on to the project, keep it nice, keep it fresh. He's going to have a nice, beautiful garden right behind it every single year. We all know Mr. Birdsall likes to keep the place very beautiful.
Yes,
but he's able to, with his really cool horticulture and landscaping skills, continue that project of keep getting some of those bricks and engraving them further.
Good. So those bricks, there are still bricks available for purchase, folks. So get your name on a brick. Outstanding, Ryanne. Congratulations. That's really, really cool. And we thank you for putting all this together.
Yeah, I mean, that's really exciting that you're a part of an inaugural class where, ladies and young women are permitted to join the organization and execute on the same level. And, it's just really cool to have the MCTS family part of that. That's great.
Yeah. Yeah, congratulations on both fronts on getting your Eagle. Is it Eagle badge? Is that what you say? Or becoming an Eagle Scout?
It's an Eagle Scout. Yeah, it's a rank on an award.
Yeah, and as well as the project itself. Fantastic. Let's shift back to talking about your senior year at Mercer County Community College and your final year with the STEM Academy.
Yeah, so I am in the STEM Academy, as we've said now about 3 times. And so our senior year, we stay at the college and we work on classes there. I actually have opted to work towards my associate's degree. So I'm on the trail that after this semester and the following semester, I should have all the credits done for a liberal arts associate's degree. So I can head off to a 4-year with that started off.
Oh my God.
But yeah, it's a lot of fun. Interesting classes.
Which means then you'll be 2 years into your college career when you go off to college, when you finish high school.
Yep, just about.
That's phenomenal. You got some places you're looking at? Where are you looking to go to school?
Got places floating around, but I'll have to admit, especially if there's anybody in my family out there, they know that KU is my strong competitor. It's where my mom, my dad, my grandparents all have gone. So
awesome.
Yeah. Really wonderful. Nash, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say you said KU, Kansas City University?
Kansas University, yep.
Kansas University.
Awesome. Very cool. Awesome. Well, I mean this. Mick, how many times over the years we've said, I can't wait to see where this guy or girl is coming back. Your story's far from over at MCTS, but just jumping ahead in that time machine of a year from now, can't wait. And better yet, 5 years and 10 years. Please, I know you will. Please come back. Our listeners all want to hear how you're progressing, how you're unlocking. And when you think back to when you first get to MCTS to where you're at now in your senior year, can you encapsulate it in one sentence?
I don't know if one sentence could do it well. I started my freshman year, so I got a really extended version of MCTS than most kids do, since most of the programs are halftime. So freshman year, I didn't know what I was doing. I started off, learned a lot about engineering and project planning. And even if engineering isn't what I want to do, there's lots of skills that I learned of like team and management that I was able to get from the classes that I took. Very cool. So
well said.
Orf, that right there, and we didn't prompt her. She's as real as the day is long. It doesn't matter whether you're going to become a super engineer or a person that treads into a myriad of career pathways, which is our big thing. It's what you learn here at a CTE school, career tech ed, you can transcend into anything. And that's right from one of the strongest candidates, the Fish. So awesome.
Yeah. Really, really, really nice. And thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations on all your success. Go Jayhawks. Go Jayhawks.
That is the mascot.
And please keep in touch with us. We'll give Mr. Birdsall and Mr. Simic a shout out for you when we talk.
Do so.
Okay, good. Keep up the good work, ladies and gentlemen. Your student of the week, Ryanne Fisher. That was fantastic. What a great kid Fish is, and what another terrific episode of the MCTS experience. I would like to first get your final thoughts, Mr. Nash. Final thoughts.
I love the fact that we're a month in, and none of us knew what this was going to look like. We jumped into the low end last year in March, and rebounded quickly. And now we're treading water hard in the deep end. And MCTS students, staff, family, support staff, all of us, for real, we're doing a great job. And kids are responding, and they express to, the teachers. I was talking to Ms. Cardinelli and Mr. Kramer and other people that they just can't get enough of how these kids are responding, especially the first-year students, and our second-year students are dying to get out on internships and work. So, hey, it's not optimal. I'm not trying to say it is, but I'm so proud of who we are as a family and as a team.
Yeah, making the most of a certain opportunity in a certain situation. So good on the students and on the teachers and the whole MCTS team. Speaking of joining that MCTS team, that application portal is open, folks. And I don't have to tell you, these programs fill up fast.
Hold the phone.
Yeah.
Hold the phone. So you're telling me I can apply for 21 right now?
Yeah, the 21-22 school year. If you get on our website, www.mcts.edu, click that little drop down that says apply online. Get in there, fill it out. You can apply now. Nash, we'll take you. We'll take you as a student.
I would be happy to work with you. Come on in. The water's fine.
Couple of other things. There are some new promotional videos about each and every one of our programs. They're available. You'll be able to see them on our YouTube channel. Just Google Mercer County Technical Schools YouTube, and you'll see those. And also, they're going to be up on our website, which I've already said, mcts.edu. These are detailed descriptions of the programs. It's almost like a video tour. It explains the application process. That is all there. We're putting that out on our social media, on our website, and you'll see it via email if you're signed up for our newsletter. Get on there.
Plus the other thing too is when you poke around the MCTS YouTube page, you see all different types of past events, student events, awards ceremonies, the illustrious Mr. Nash Exploring Your Career Pathway video series, which has garnered major activity on YouTube. Major.
That's one of my favorites. If they gave awards, that would win some sort of a YouTube Oscar or something like that.
Well, I'll tell you, I enlisted some A-list actors. You got to just go on and check it out, everybody. If you're looking for some quality acting and some incredible skits that talk about how to unpack your career pathway as an emerging adult, ages 14 to say 24 years old, those videos are on point and a resource for everyone who's a parent, family member, sibling, etc. Go for it.
Other videos made by our teachers and stuff like that too, available for checkout on the YouTube channel. So do it. Get out there, apply now, and we're looking forward to a great rest of this school year and moving into the 21-22 school year. So until then, I would like to remind everybody to check out all of our social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, the whole 9 yards. Continue to listen to and share this podcast on Google Play, Spotify, and iTunes. And go to our website and the YouTube channel, mcts.edu. Until that time, until we see you again, we'd like to remind you, Mr. Orfe, Mr. Nash, and Nick MacGyver-Sikowski behind the boards, to discover your passion
and unlock your future.